All right, we're now being joined by the head coach of North Dakota State, David Richmond, as well as student athletes for the Bison, Vinny Shaheed, Sam Griesel, Jared Samuelson, and Tyson Ward. David, if you like, you can start with an opening statement.
Yeah, thank you. Obviously, a ton of credit to Coach Moten and his staff. They came out, they had a great game plan, and we got up 13, and they never quit. And it's March. We knew it wasn't going to be easy, and they certainly didn't let it be easy for us, too. But extremely proud of our guys' resolve, and it's March, and we're excited to keep dancing.
Questions for the student athletes only, right here on the right.
Vinny, hi, Chip Scoggins from the Minneapolis Star-Tribune. How much do you think the schedule that you guys played this year and the situations you've been in helped you when they made that run in the second half to kind of keep your poise?
It helped us a lot. Early in the season we played a lot of teams that pressured like that, a lot of teams that had some athletes like that. And earlier in the year, when teams made a run that were athletic and pressured like that, we kind of crumbled. As you can see, we've grown up a little bit, and I think that playing those teams early on helped us a lot.
Right here on the left.
Kevin Schnepp from the Forum in Fargo. Tyson, you had 8 of your 23 in the last 4 minutes or so. What did you see? Did you feel like you had something going there?
My teammates found me in the right spot in the block area, and we've had some success in the past with me in that spot. And my teammates did a great job of giving me the ball and just letting me create.
Right here on the right.
Josh Watson, KFGO Fargo. Sam, about 3:56 left. You knocked down that big 3 to tie the game. What did you see on that play, and talk about it?
Tyson got it in the post, and my defender was helping off pretty far. And Tyson gave me a perfect pass, and I just stroked it.
Here on the right.
Yep. Tyson, on that spin move, had you been setting him up for that move, or take us through that play there? Did you get him on the baseline?
I kind of don't think when I play. It just happens. It just felt him, and just felt like doing the move.
Chase Miller with 740 The Fan. This is for Jared. Jared, can you just talk about the grit and what it took to get this second ever school win in NCAA tournament history and just close out this game at the free throw line as well?
Yeah, first and foremost, just want to thank God, man. I mean, this is a great opportunity and blessing and all from him. But, I mean, it was just, a team effort. And these guys, we've really come together this season through ups and downs. And, I mean, like Coach said, it's March. Anything can happen. Takes toughness to get those wins. We got it done.
Here on the left.
This is for any of you or all 4 of you. Okay, now you can talk about Duke. Your thoughts on playing a team like Duke?
Jared, can you answer that first?
Obviously, a good team. And we're ready for the challenge, ready to go compete. We're going to enjoy this one for a little bit, but we're ready to go get it.
Right here.
They hit the glass a lot. How difficult was it to keep them off the backboard, and do you think the game started to change there in the second half when they started getting some offensive rebounds?
Sam, could you answer that, please?
Yeah, like you said, they're a really physical and athletic team, and at times we struggled with getting some defensive rebounds, but down the stretch we came up with some big ones, and that was key for us to get this win.
Vinny, can you just talk about the unselfishness of this team, how it just continued from the regular season here into the Summit League tournament now into Dayton, and how just this team has kind of grown from day one?
We talk about it a lot. One of the things that Coach says all the time is it's amazing what can happen when no one cares who gets the credit. And you can see that throughout this team. I mean, we share the ball so well, and our teammates' success leads to our happiness. Like, if Tyson does something well, you see everybody on the bench smiling, and that's vice versa for everybody. So I think it's really good, and I think it's very contagious throughout our team.
You're right.
Michael, NCAA.com. It was for any of you to start with Vinny, perhaps. At this point in time now, it's 16 versus 1. Does what UMBC did last year now mean anything to you guys? Is it something you keep in mind as you get ready to play next game?
We don't really think about that too much. 16 versus 1, 2 versus 3, doesn't really matter to us. We're going out there to compete.
Sam?
I mean, he kind of hit the spot with that one, and I would agree completely.
Jared?
Yeah, whoever we play, whenever we play them, wherever we play, we just got to go compete and be ready to go.
Tyson?
What Jared said and what Vinny said.
Any further questions? Yeah, sure, right here on the left.
Are you guys excited to play a Duke, a team like that, a program like that?
Tyson?
Absolutely. I mean, it's a great team. You always want to play the best. So, chalk it up, and we'll see what happens.
Any further questions? Vinny, Sam, Jared, and Tyson, thank you for your time. Good luck against Duke.
Thank you.
We'll open the floor for questions for Coach Richmond right here on the right.
Chip Scoggins from the Star Tribune in Minneapolis. Can you maybe expound on the impact Vinny's had on your program this year?
I don't know if I have enough time. You guys saw how talented a player he is for 40 minutes. What you don't see is the infectious personality he has in the locker room. At the 6 a.m. Lifting sessions, he's why you coach. He really is. And when you can say some things and then he can take it and spin it into a player's perspective from me, he's been an absolute pleasure and a breath of fresh air for me, and he's what's right about the game. And so much of it isn't because of any shot he makes or pass he makes or stop he gets. It's just his lease on life, the joy and spirit that he comes every day with.
Named him captain before he ever played a game?
Yeah, before he ever, it was maybe like 6 weeks on the campus.
Is that just based off off-season workouts?
Yes, yeah, absolutely, and it didn't surprise any of us. It really didn't. Him, and it's great too. You got Jared, who doesn't say boo, leads by example, and you got Vinny, who there's times you got to tell him to shut up, and it's a great balance. And you're right. You just think about that. The kid walked into campus, and 2 months later, his teammates are. Naming him captain, again, to my point. He hadn't even played a game. You saw the talent. You don't see what goes on behind the scenes with him.
You're on the right.
Josh Watson, KFGO. Coach, you had mentioned at the Summit League tournament that earlier in the year the Bison don't find a way to win games like this, and now with the Summit League tournament and tonight, what is it about these guys where something changed and they've been able to put it together and come away with wins in games like this?
Yeah, the game, Josh, that keeps going back to my head is that at Denver. We're up 6 at the half. We score out of the half. We're up 8. And then we just couldn't hang on. We didn't have the poise at that time. And I think the biggest thing with this group, and I've said it countless times, is experience. And you can talk to this group about things. You can show this group about things. And it just never really resonates until they actually go through it. And if you look at the course of our season, every experience that we've had, good, bad, or indifferent, they've learned from it, they've grown from it, and they're better for it.
Here in the left in the back.
Dan Murphy, ESPN. How are you feeling about Duke and game planning for those guys on about 48 hours notice at this point?
We're excited. We are. We're, like, to their guys' point, we're excited that it's Duke. We're excited to be playing. So whoever it was, this is March, and just like North Carolina Central, there's really good teams in the NCAA tournament, and Duke is a really good team. And we've got to turn our guys around, enjoy this for a little bit, and prepare for Friday night.
Here on the left.
Dave, on the same realm, not only are you playing a great program, but you're going to be in a national spotlight, CBS, all that. What does that mean, that kind of exposure mean for your program?
We talk in our program, Kevin, all the time about servant leadership. And this is a great example for us to, when you make others better around you, which we have an opportunity to showcase our great university, our excellent community, just the people of the Red River Valley and the Upper Midwest and North Dakota, it's a great stage. And we get that opportunity to represent them. And I know our kids will do it in the right way. They'll compete and they'll fight to the bitter end.
Here on the right.
Hey, Dave, what does this second win in the NCAA tournament represent for this squad, in the NCAA tournament in school history, just coming to Dayton here and picking up that second one?
Yeah, it's really neat. It's really cool. You think about it in so many ways. This is the 11th year of Division I eligibility. We're still in so many ways in our infancy. And to have the success, to be in 4, to now have 2 wins in the NCAA tournament, it's a credit to a great bunch of guys, a terrific leadership, administration. When we made the jump, it wasn't about just switching a Roman numeral. It was about to continue to compete for championships, and we were able to do that. And our leadership now understands that. They continue to build facilities and the resources and those things, and there's expectations at North Dakota State, but it's a great place. And when you have those expectations and people support you, you can do these things in March.
You're all right.
Coach, you guys played Gonzaga in the NCAA tournament a couple of years ago in Seattle, played them pretty close. What do you tell these guys, a really young team, about taking on a team like Duke, primetime Friday night, and the feature game on national TV?
Yeah, I bet I've said it a million times in the last 10 days, 2 weeks. Just stay in the moment, and stay in the moment is right now. Enjoy this one. Friday night when it tips, that moment is, are you going to jump to a gap? Are you going to make your hit on a box out? Are you going to stick your follow through? Stay in the moment and enjoy it and smile. I told the guys this, and I think I caught them off guard a little bit. You don't deserve to be in the NCAA tournament. You earn the right to be in the NCAA tournament. And because of the experiences, our guys have earned the right to be on a national stage against a really good program Friday night.
Got time for two more. One.
Talk about Tyson down the stretch and your free throw shooting down the stretch.
Yeah, obviously Tyson was just terrific. And to be honest with you, when they went on that run, Tyson wasn't in there too. And I think you can attack pressure a lot of different ways. And you can do it with good ball handlers, which we have, but also when you touch the post like that, and we have shooters that we do around him, it's been a pretty effective recipe for us, down the stretch. And I thought that was key. You're right, Kevin, to make free throws, something that we've pretty much done all year. We've been in the top 10 at times, top 20 in the country, and to get rewarded. When you're this time of year, it's going to come down to possession here, possession there, and those free throws, every one of them is crucial.
Last one here on the right.
Dave, how much time do you get to enjoy this? How much time are you going to let the players enjoy this before you get on a bird and get to South Carolina?
Yeah, so we got a student director of basketball operations, Spencer Wilker, and he's going to earn every penny he's making right now too. So we're going to make sure and enjoy this, make no mistake about it. We'll get to South Carolina, get the fellas some rest, and start preparing, and look forward to competing on Friday night.
David, thank you. Good luck against Duke.
Thank you.